Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and today we're going to talk about a good way to prepare if you're going to go see Dr. Dominic Deanna in Orlando, Winter Park area to do a 2 week intensive where you get worked on 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then once on Saturday. So you get like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get worked on in the morning once, in the afternoon once. Obviously, we talked about doing SRI with Elena to help soften your body up. Another great way to help soften your body up is obviously with Erica. She can do remote yoga lessons with you to do things to prepare your body, almost so like when you finally get to Dominic's office, your body's much more receptive. The adjustments will take a lot to work a lot quicker, and you'll have the best experience. So, Erica, tell us how the type of yoga that you do can loosen up your back, your body, your legs, your arms, your joints to put in you, because you've obviously gotten worked on by Elena, and Mike has gotten worked on by Elena and Dr. Deanna. Caroline's got worked on by Dr. Deanna a bunch. So has Chunky. So has myself. And so tell us about how yoga can help with stress and put you in that kind of peaceful and relaxed state to where your body's going to be receptive to something like chiropractic or especially network care like Dominic does.
Well, yoga really starts with internal work. So you start with getting to know your breath, and your breath will guide you through the flow. And you start with easy poses, start with stretching, and then you get into a more active flow. And if you ever feel like you are breathing too quickly or you're getting out of breath, you just start to slow yourself down, come back to an even breath in through your nose and out through your nose, and you will see your body start to respond to the breath. And it's very common for people's minds to wander, especially while meditating or doing yoga. And you just have to remember that it's all natural. Your body is used to doing so many things, especially being in a city or around lights or anything that's just fast tracked. So, the idea of doing yoga, slowing the mind, opening the heart, you want to just come and center yourself. And when you come to that peace, you will just start to feel that body open up in all different
So it's the
places.
poses or what's
It's
facilitating that, right? That
it's
you're
the
doing with people.
breath, it's the poses, it's the combination of
Because it helps
a
open the
mind,
rib cage up,
the
right?
heart
Stretch,
openers.
yeah.
Yeah. I think you really like the heart openers. Those are good for
Well,
you.
there you do a lot of that in network care. A lot of the
Mhm.
pulling your shoulders back and getting your head to roll back,
Mhm.
because it puts you in a physiology of a more peaceful, more relaxed state. You're going to make better decisions when you're peaceful and relaxed, and the results of those decisions and actions bring about more ease and delight. If you're stressed and you make decisions, the decisions tend to bring about more stress and imbalance in your life. And so anything that facilitates that, your physiology changes. Like I talked about in 3% Man, there was a video I did years ago that's been really popular over the years called Body Language that attracts women. It's the body language of an alpha male, somebody that's confident, it's comfortable in their own skin, and their heads typically roll back, their shoulders are rolled back, their arms are at their side. They're very peaceful, relaxed, they're deliberate. Like one of my friends has a boat, and the name of the boat is Andante, and it means slowly but deliberately.
Mhm.
And so that's how you want to be in life: is slowly but deliberately go about the things that you want to make happen. But it obviously being in a peaceful and relaxed state and having that physiology, you'll get there in a more efficient way, more relaxed way instead of being stressed out.
Right. And it's very similar to yoga. But also, the heart openers are a very vulnerable position for a lot of people. So, not a lot of clients don't enjoy getting into those kinds of poses because it's a scary thing, to put yourself in a vulnerable position, not just on the mat, but also off the mat. So you have to really be comfortable in your skin to put yourself in a situation or in a position like that or in a pose.
Because what happens? They start kind of connecting to that stuck energy, and they feel their stuff, and they start feeling that stuck energy, and you connect to that, those icky feelings, those things that never felt good or never felt safe to experience in your body. And
Correct.
so most people, they want to avoid that.
Correct. And
But
that's when their mind starts to go back on those events in their life and they can tense up, which could be unsafe, but that's why you have people to guide you to do positions
do you
and
see people sometimes like get emotional when you're doing yoga with them? They start
very
crying,
frequently,
or maybe they get angry.
very frequently, yes. And it's completely normal. You're allowed to feel all the feels, and it's healthy. You're supposed to purge all of this out.
And so typically, how long are the sessions that you do with people remotely?
Um, Anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours,
Depending on how, I guess, stuck they are, or how open they are, how much time they have.
whatever the client prefers.
And so, how do they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me through Instagram or we can schedule a Zoom, but preferably through Instagram.
So, obviously, we'll have the Instagram on screen and editing, but so just go to your Instagram. They
Yeah.
can direct message you, and then you can talk to them that way and schedule something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so certain poses are going to make your body feel different things. There are poses that help you ground yourself. So if you were to sit in uh, butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana, you can place your hands on your knees and start with small circles. And by doing that, you are truly grounding yourself, and allowing your body to feel everything from the root up. And it
Meaning the
helps.
root chakra up
Correct.
energetically.
Correct. And it allows for people who actually suffer with anxiety, to just feel more connected to not only the ground or the mat, but to themselves and to feel safe. So there are a lot of poses that do aid with certain things that I personally suffer with, that I like to incorporate into my flows, because I know that it has helped me and it works. So if it can help me, I know it can help a lot of other people.
Why did you get into yoga?
Originally, I've always been a very active person, but I thought that yoga was something that could keep me in shape. I thought that it would allow me to explore a different side of myself, internally and mentally. And I wanted to find something deeper within myself in the aspect of just knowing who I really am. And when I took that leap, I met Michael's wife, and she opened up this beautiful world to me. And
The
I,
world of yoga.
the world of yoga, and I never looked back. It has changed so many things from like my day-to-day activities, the way I feel, the way I am able to go to sleep at night, just the way I view people in general. It just has changed things in such a positive way. Like I've become, I'm not going to say I'm a saint, but I definitely think that yoga is something for everyone at every level, at every stage, and at every age. And I really do firmly believe that you don't have to be flexible to do yoga. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to have a certain body type. You just have to have dedication, and you have to want to have like health for yourself, because it's not just about like physical health, it's more about like mental health and internal health. So I really wanted something for me. And
So
I
you like the discipline of it
absolutely, I love to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning
and do yoga
and do
at
yoga.
4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Damn.
I love to get that 4:44 a.m. pick in the photo,
I like to hop
pick
on
in
the
the,
treadmill for a couple miles,
yeah.
but not at 4 a.m.
Why?
It's too early. I'm still sleeping.
You
I
gotta
need my
do it,
beauty rest.
you know, Surya Namaskar A before the sun rises.
I want to chime in on something.
Go for it.
I like your use of the word flow because in yoga, there's the flow where you go from one pose to another and it's kind of a continuous, there's a flow involved. But also in a lot of the movements like, upward dog, downward dog, child pose, cat cows, there's a flow that really has the spine in a flow too. And you're pumping, from the occiput to the sacrum. And, we've heard of things like sacro-occipital technique and different things that really get the spine flowing, which is your cerebral spinal fluid
Mm-hmm.
bathing everything and making things healthy. That's where the control of your whole body is. And that's where a lot of people store their tension. And in doing that flow, that's where you release the things that you hold on to. The reality is, I'm a chiropractor. I've been practicing for about 25 years. And if everyone, and there, you can drive a mile, and we're in South Florida, you can drive a mile and pass 20 chiropractors. If everyone did yoga, most of us would be out of business